You were never meant to chase wealth. You were meant to summon it. There's a force inside you, not outside, that determines your riches. The tragedy is not lack of money, it's the silence of your declaration. Say nothing, and life ignores you. Speak boldly and the universe moves. Why do you beg for something that was wired into your soul from the beginning? Wealth isn't some distant miracle you must run after. It's not hiding in a job title, a handshake, or a lucky day. It begins with how you see yourself in silence. In that sacred space where no one watches, your true riches are born. The moment you declare who you are, not wish, not hope, not try, but declare, you shift the tides of reality in your favor. Close your eyes and see it. Not as a dream, but as done. Wealth is not a fantasy, it is a mirror. And it reflects what you dare to believe about yourself. The world outside only responds to what you assume inside. So if you walk as a beggar in thought, don't be surprised when the world hands you crumbs. But if you rise and claim the riches of kings, life will kneel to meet your command. People wait for the right time, the perfect season, the ideal opportunity. But the truth is this: time obeys the bold. There is no waiting room for those who know their worth. The ones who receive are those who decide they already have it. This is the power of assumption, the hidden law of the mind. Whatever you accept as yours becomes yours. Whatever you see as far stays far. Every day declare the life you've already received, not the one you're chasing, but the one that's chasing you. Speak it before it appears. Own it before it's visible. Dress your thoughts in gold. Wrap your self-image in victory. The world has no choice but to respond in kind. Do not talk about your brokenness. Do not rehearse your struggles. Speak only of the treasure that already belongs to you. Speak only of the wealth you walk in. Wealth does not resist the man who walks like he owns it. It finds him, it floods him. It surrounds him not because he worked harder, but because he believed louder. This is not delusion, it is creation. Every fortune began with a declaration. Every legacy started with someone refusing to beg and choosing to believe. Your words are seeds, your thoughts are currency, and your self-image is the magnet. So when the world tells you to hustle harder, be louder, grind more, remember this: you don't need to beg for what you already own with spirit. You don't have to prove what you've already become in mind. Say this now: I am wealth. I walk in abundance. Everything I need is already mine. Say it again. Not like a wish, but like a fact. Every time you say it, wealth moves closer. Not because of your effort, but because of your essence. Your state of being is what wealth recognizes. It doesn't come to those who need it most, it comes to those they know it's already theirs. Let the world watch as you receive without chasing. Let them wonder how it all came to you. And you'll know the secret wasn't luck. The secret was your declaration. You never begged. You just became. Stop for a moment and reflect. Has begging ever brought you true power? Has desperation ever opened the door to lasting wealth? The answer lies not in how loud your cries are, but in how clear your declaration is. You are not here to plead with life, you are here to command it. Those who stand in silence, hoping the world notices their pain, are often overlooked. But those who rise and announce their identity receive accordingly. Wealth is not attracted to need. It is attracted to certainty. When you declare who you are with boldness, the universe listens differently. It does not ignore the confident soul. You must become like the king who speaks and watches his kingdom obey. Every time you say, I am wealthy, you're not wishing, you're creating. Let your words carry the vibration of truth. Let your posture reflect the end result. Never whisper to the world, speak with authority. Wealth cannot resist the voice of ownership. The moment you beg, you give your power away. The moment you declare, you take it back. Look around at your life. It is a reflection of your most dominant thoughts. If you constantly imagine struggle, struggle becomes your experience. If you dwell in limitation internally, your bank account mirrors it. But if you build castles in your mind, life hands you the keys. The riches outside of you are not independent of your inner world. They are a direct result of your emotional blueprint. You must feel rich before you see a dime. You must imagine abundance even when the numbers scream otherwise. Reality is not created from the outside in. It always starts from the inside out. And this is where most people get it wrong. They fix the surface without healing the source. If you change your thoughts without changing your beliefs, nothing lasts. Wealth begins with inner certainty. When your inner world is aligned with riches, the outer world is forced to match it. Your job is not to chase it, but to become the person to whom wealth naturally comes. You may desire wealth deeply, but desire alone is not enough. You attract not what you want, but what you believe you already are. This is the quiet law that governs manifestation. If you think like someone who lacks, acts like someone who doubts, then wealth avoids you. But the moment you shift into identity, into becoming the person who is already wealthy, everything changes. When you walk into a room and your energy declares, "I am abundance," you no longer need to explain yourself. The world responds to who you are, not what you say you want. Wanting creates distance. Being collapses it. Most people ask for money from the position of lack, and that vibration repels it. Instead, step into the version of yourself that already has it. Let your decisions, habits, and thoughts reflect that. Don't pretend, become. The money, the freedom, the life you imagine is drawn to your self-perception. Alter the root, and the fruit follows. True power lies not in working more, but in assuming more. You can grind all day, and still come up short, if your belief system contradicts your actions. But when your assumptions are aligned with your destiny, miracles feel normal. Assume that you are already wealthy, not tomorrow, but now. Assume that your ideas are valuable, that your presence attracts abundance, that opportunities are lining up, even if you can't see them yet. This assumption becomes a force field. It reshapes how people treat you. It reorganizes your choices. You no longer wait for signs, you become the sign. And this is the hidden truth: the world bends not to effort alone, but to conviction. When you act from a place of inner knowing, doors open, strangers help, paths clear. It's not magic, it's alignment. Let go of the mindset that says, "I must earn my worth." Assume your worth and the earnings will match it. Begin within, and the world must follow. Your words are not noise, they are tools, blueprints, they form the architecture of your tomorrow. If you constantly speak from fear, you build a house with no foundation. But if you speak from truth and confidence, every word becomes a brick in your palace. Say, "I am rich," not as a lie, but as a seed. Every sentence plants the future. Wealth does not grow in negative soil. If your speech is soaked in doubt, you choke the manifestation. Speak with intention. Speak with gratitude as if it's already done. Say what you want to experience, not what you fear. The universe echoes your voice. If you declare abundance, abundance must return. Even in the dark seasons, keep speaking light. Words have creative power. Don't waste them on worry. Use them to design the life you desire. What you constantly say becomes what you unconsciously expect. And what you expect, you receive. There is no value in repeating your poverty, telling stories of failure, rehearsing the past like a sad melody. If you want a new chapter, stop quoting the old one. The mind feeds on repetition. If you continually focus on lack, you become loyal to it. Instead, give your energy to prosperity. Let your focus be a magnet for the life you actually want. Speak of blessings. Speak of overflow. Refuse to give lack another second of spotlight. Live from the vision, not the memory. Replace every doubt with a declaration. Replace every complaint with confidence. You are not here to echo your wounds. You are here to declare your worth. Speak only what empowers your vision. Starve the thoughts that drain you. It is not fate to speak abundance, while in the valley it is faith. Speak not from circumstance, but from intention. Prosperity hears the language of power. You do not need anyone's permission to be rich, not your family's, not society's, not your past. The only person who must believe in your wealth is you. Confidence is currency. It tells the world what you believe about yourself. When you radiate certainty, people respond differently. You walk into rooms and opportunities open. Doors that were closed start to shift. The world reads your energy before it hears your words. So ask yourself, does your presence whisper maybe, or declare destiny? The man who knows his worth does not chase, he chooses. And he chooses with clarity, not confusion. No longer wait to be approved or accepted. You are not applying for abundance, you are owning it. Carry yourself like someone who belongs in overflow. Not someday, but now. Confidence is not arrogance. It is alignment with your true value. And wealth bows to those who walk in truth. Everything is energy, you are a signal. And what you send out returns to you. If your energy is heavy with fear, you attract more fear. But if your energy is lit with purpose, peace and certainty, the world reflects that back. You don't even need to say a word, your essence speaks for you. The way you think, breathe, and move sends a message. So what are you broadcasting? Is it lack or abundance? Weakness or strength? You can't fake energy. It reveals you. And the beautiful thing is, you can shift it at will. You can align with wealth before wealth shows up. You can vibrate with gratitude before the gift arrives. And once you do, wealth begins to begin unexpected ways. Not because you tried harder, but because you became a match. Energy meets energy. That's the law. Align with what you want. Let your entire being be a magnet for the life you see in your mind. Chasing implies it's running away from you. Becoming means it's already yours. When you chase wealth, you place it outside yourself, far distant, separate. But when you become the version of you that already owns it, wealth has no choice but to move closer. It is not about running faster, it's about stopping long enough to align. The richest transformations happen in silence, not in noise. Sit still, feel the future. Think from it, not toward it. You'll see when you stop chasing, you gain clarity. You gain awareness. You start to notice opportunities that were always there but hidden by your frantic energy. Becoming is the art of embodying the truth before it's visible. The truth that you are not empty, you are powerful. You are not waiting, you are receiving. Chasing is exhausting, but becoming is empowering. It is steady. It is magnetic. And in that calm power, everything comes to you. Your wealth is voice activated. It responds to your declarations. Not once, not twice, but consistently. Wake up and declare abundance. Go to sleep and affirm it again. Not with desperation, but with conviction. Say it as if it's law. Let the universe know you've made a decision. Speak it until it feels real. Until it reshapes your emotions. Until it shifts how you carry yourself. This is not about pretending, it's about reprogramming. Your current reality is the echo of old thoughts. Change your words and you'll change your world. Speak of the home, the freedom, the success is already here. Speak to the vision, not the void. Let your voice lift you above the noise of doubt. Declare your wealth with reverence, with joy, with finality. And then live as though the answer is guaranteed. Because in truth it always was.